What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Richard's Allotment. And it's sort of early to mid-February at the minute. Not a lot really happening. I've popped back down the plot just to see how things are going, and just to give you a little update really on where we are. I said I would try and do as many as I could for you, so I'm going to just give you a very quick look round. I've got one little job to do, a bit of a pruning job on the pear tree, and that's done. I should probably toddle off because I'm just looking out the window now and it's starting to snow. So you can imagine how cold it is. It is cold out there. Thank you to all those of you that have subscribed and joined my channel. I do appreciate that. It's great that we can watch each other's videos, for those of you that also make them, and obviously share ideas and whatnot. To those of you that have sent in your suggestions to things I've already asked about, like the stalks to me, the stems to the brassicas and things, lots of different ideas. It's great because it's all good stuff, you know, to hear what you do and how you get on and things like that. So please keep them coming in. It's really, really useful for me. And I'll share with you any results obviously that I get if I do take up any of your ideas and things. One person did subscribe and made a suggestion regarding my planning. If you remember, I showed you my little plan. I'm just looking at it on the wall now in the shed here, and the suggestion was that the onions, carrots, parsnips bed, which was the middle one on the left hand side as you look down from the shed, that's the one with the green manure in, that one be used for the brassicas, because obviously the green manure, the field beans that are in there, will give the brassicas a lot of nitrogen, which is obviously what they need. And as I say, the onions, carrots and parsnips, they should go in the far end bed. And that's not a bad idea actually, because that one was tilled quite heavily last year, and is quite fine. If I do that again, I think that would be ideal for the carrots and parsnips. So I think whoever it was, I can't remember who it was, which one of you suggested that, but thank you for that. And I'm probably going to take you up on that, but then the plan's probably going to change again anyway, because every time I come down here, with my mum especially, we stand there for ages discussing what should go where, and it always changes. So, and I'm sure you guys do the same from time to time, but with this being kind of like the first proper year where we're looking for the long-term planning, what's happening is obviously, you know, I've manured certain beds, I've put green manure in others, not manured or fed or anything on another bed, and so on and so forth. So it's kind of a mishmash, but we'll see. So again, thank you all of you that have subscribed. There's about 40 of you now, which is fantastic. It's great for me to be part of that community, so yeah, great stuff. And keep your ideas coming in. I absolutely love it. Thank you. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just take you outside. I've got a little pruning job, as I say, to do on the pear tree. I'll show you that and why I'm doing that, so just to give you an idea of what I'm doing. Very quick update on the plot. There's a couple of bits that have changed. My mum's been down, she can't wait, bless her. And I've bought my seeds as well. I bought some. I'm waiting for them to arrive. I think, is it Thompson and Morgan, is it? Somebody like that, I don't know. Anyway, I went online and bought some. Chosen carefully, some that the brassicas are club root resistant and things like that. So yeah, I'll share all that with you when I get them. I'll show you what I've got and stuff. So yeah, fingers crossed that'll be interesting for you, to give you some ideas of what people like me choose to grow. Okay, so catch you in a minute. Okay, let's go outside and have a look. So this is the pear tree, and as you can see, sorry, you'll have to forgive me, I'm holding the secateurs with one hand and the camera with another. So this one here, this one here, this one here, and one round the back here. And the reason for that, if I pull away, you'll see that the pear tree's got quite a good trunk to it, but I want to give it a clear trunk. I don't want it too low down, so I'm going to take those off to give that a bit more of a clear run there, and hopefully then all the growth will be higher up. It's got plenty of branches higher up, so I don't really need them further down. Now February is the time of year to do this, so here we go. Oh, excuse me. There's that one. I don't want these to grow again. You forgive the dodgy camera work. Oh, and that one. And finally, that one. Right. So I've done that now. That's given me quite a clear stem. Eventually I'll take that wrapping off and take the post away so that it'll strengthen the trunk on the tree. It's only a miniature one and it's a self-pollinating one as well, so I'm not sure what the variety is. I really don't, so I don't know. But while I'm out here, I'll just show you. Look, we've finished the paths. As you can see, they look quite nice. They took a bit of doing, but we got there in the end. So all down there is done. We'll just swing round and show you the other bit. So there, we've cleared that bed out as well. That is, my apologies, I didn't bring my microphone down. So that one's cleared out. My mum came down and dug that one. She took out most of the stuff. There's just a couple of cabbages left in there, and what's left of the Brussels, which will come out soon, and we'll freeze them. We'll take them away, and the rest is as it was, really. A little bit of pile of chippings left. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but we'll see. So there's the plot. It's still very much asleep, and awaiting the better weather, I'm afraid. Hi guys, so as you can see, the weather's starting to turn now, and the snow's starting to come down, and in places it looks like it's settling, so that's a good thing or a bad thing. Some people say it's good, some people don't, it depends. But anyway, I've just done a little bit of digging, just to finish off where my mum had started, where the brassicas were. I'll give you a quick look at that in a second. But I can't even have a cup of tea. I'm devastated. I really wanted a cup of tea. You always have a cup of tea when you come down the allotment, don't you? And I wanted to use my new cup, you know, the one I showed you. So, never mind. Okay, so a quick look at the bit I dug. And I'll have to call it a day, I think. So there's my plot, as I say. There's the rest of it. That's what's left of the Brussels. They've done really well. Really pleased. Pruned the pear tree over there, and I think I've mentioned to you several times, I'm very good at repeating myself. The apple tree's going, so that will go, I'm afraid. I know some people might say don't do that, but the apples weren't very nice, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okie dokie, so all I can say is thank you for watching, and bye for now.